Recording
Love
in
it.
progress.
Sweet.
We did it.
Yay.
So what's up?
Yeah, welcome to your own personal pod.
Yeah, I paid for this.
Sweet.
What are you gonna do with the money?
Put it into our debt fund.
fund help fund the album. That's the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That whole thing.
And I guess I've got questions about the album first and foremost. How we feeling 10 days in?
Good. I thought the response was pretty good.
I'm feeling 10 days better than day one.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. I'm still stoked on it. I'm not tired of listening to it yet, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've known all the songs for
Like a year.
well over a year. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But okay, so when you went into the studio, how much was ready to go and how much did you just like come up with while you were there?
We were pretty prepared.
yeah, we were like hilariously prepared. Like the Josh, the producer, was like, I've never seen a band this prepared.
Yeah.
Because
For
we
real?
had like a Google Doc, like or Google Sheets like set up with like the songs and the tempos and which ones were our favorite and all this stuff. I mean, that's maybe just from having to organize it ourselves
Probably.
in the past.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like maybe, you know, if you rely on a producer all the time, maybe it's not, you don't end up being that prepared. But
Yeah.
yeah, we had like probably close to 70 ideas or something like that going in.
Yeah. And then we whittled it
70
down.
70?
Yeah.
Tons of riffs and ideas. Whittled it down to what was like 15 or something like that. And then
Yeah, I think we went in with like a top 10, but like 20 songs.
Yeah.
Or something
Sounds
like that.
about right.
And then, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And this is all just stuff that you were just kind of like noodling with over time and writing down. Like, did someone have like a phone app notes thing just with all these
Oh,
ideas?
we've got like a whole studio setup going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
I mean, I think most of the guys in the band have a, you know, like the Pro Tools or whatever, and like a studio setup so you can actually like record yourself. So we usually record ideas that are like pretty complete.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah. Pretty fleshed out songs, and then just the basics of them though, and then you'll put embellishments in when you actually go do the recording and whatnot. But yeah,
Yeah.
we had tons of demos, and really kind of what we did was we'd go over like a folder of like 50 songs or something like that, and be like, okay, now we need to decide which ones we really want to do, and we try to wean them down a little bit. And then it's really a lot of like, you know, who wants to do all of them, you know, which ones, and then next would be like, which ones does one guy not want to do, which was two guys not want to do. And then you start kind of throwing them out at that way, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And were there any that just like you wanted them on there, but they just didn't fit the vibe?
There's one Simon wanted on there. I never
Yeah?
heard the end of it.
Simon's pissed.
Aw.
Yeah.
Solo album.
Yeah, it's funny because it like, you know, like with our style, we have like some stuff that leans to be more heavy, and then stuff that leans like way more like poppy, almost not really poppy, but
More rocky than metal.
rocky, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
no,
like,
I get that.
you know, sometimes it'll be like, okay, this song is better, but this song is heavier, and you're like, which one do you pick? It's like this one's better for the riffs, maybe, but this one's got more like
Gang vocals.
song value.
Yeah,
you know, like it's a maybe just a better song. But so I think that kind of happened with that one that Simon didn't, or that he wanted on, that we didn't end up recording.
It could still make it onto the next album.
Yeah, it was missing something.
Mhm.
It was.
It was missing something, and I think that we all kind of agreed on it in the end. But then Simon still brings it up.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're promising to bring it back up for the next album, or would you do like a special edition with that song later on?
Yeah, I guess we'd have
Possible.
to record it still, but
Yeah.
could be cool.
Okay. Is there anything that you really want to talk about for this podcast that you just want to talk at me about?
We want to talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
fuck, man.
We've done a few of these, and one of the best questions I feel like we started with was like, what's your musical journey been like? Like, where'd you
Oh,
start?
shit.
How'd you end up listening to Stryker? And then like, what was that path like for you?
Yeah, we want to know that for sure.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about the metal renaissance that I went through when I was going through a breakup.
Oh, sounds exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so hi, I'm Victoria. I'm 31 years old and I graduated high school in 2010. Back in high school, like I kind of latched onto my older brothers like interests in music. They listened to a lot of Slipknot, a lot of Korn, a lot of Rob Zombie was also up there.
Oh yeah.
Um and out of them all I ended up with Drowning Pool, Rob Zombie, and a bunch of like other like very popular new metal bands. I could probably sing all the lyrics to Linkin Park's In the End still.
Oh, yeah.
But
Everybody can.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
who can't?
I heard a few
like
guys.
you're lying if you don't know those
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like finished high school, went off into the world on my own, and was like, am I supposed to like these things? I'm a young woman. Perhaps I should integrate into society and enjoy Taylor Swift and Marina and the Diamonds. I know. I see your face there. And then it was only like as I was going through a particularly like rough breakup that I was like, you know who feels really good right now? Rob Zombie.
Mm.
And it got me back into using Spotify and just going through the whatchamacallit, the Discover Weekly playlist. And you guys came up on my Discover Weekly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey.
Cool.
Yeah.
know
I
that's
don't remember. It was probably Strange Love. I think it was Strange Love that came up first.
Oh,
Cool.
there you go.
That's an interesting entry.
and I was like,
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was a little later than I would have liked, I think, because you guys have some fantastic, like, killer tracks on the albums that I completely missed the ball on.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I think it was not this past Christmas, but last Christmas, I got a few of your vinyls from my partner here, and just about cried. I was like, "Yes, it's all coming together. It's
I
finally
believe I
complete."
recall that. I think he picked them up here.
Oh, really?
My place.
Oh, for real?
Oh,
I think
nice.
so.
Hey,
Yeah.
how about that?
Yeah, yeah. Stand up, dude. Right?
Sick.
Nice guy. I mean, our meeting was brief. It was like, here you go. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah. It seemed like
What more could you want?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exchange goods for money.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else was there? Oh, right. So yeah, I see Strange Love come up on my Discover Weekly, and I'm like, huh, what's this? This is cool. It must be an older song. And then I look at it. It came out like what, the year previous or something. And then I look at your bio, and it's like Edmonton band, and I'm
Sounds
like,
about right, yeah.
I'm an Edmonton person. And this is
There
an
you go.
Edmonton band. What the hell am I doing?
Yeah.
So, yeah, now y'all are the reason I'm at the Starlight Room like once a month.
Badass.
Nice.
It's a cool
Spending
place
all your
to
money
hang
at
out.
the Starlight Room.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for real.
Be careful of
It's a
those
nice place,
stairs,
though.
those stairs that go up at the back. I've fallen
Uh-huh.
off them a couple times. Be careful of those. Oh yeah, I did a face plant real bad one night.
I'm like always in heels when I'm climbing those. What are you
Ooh.
doing on them?
Well, I don't know. I was
Just walking. on-
not in heels, but I did think that'd be even worse if I tried that.
Maybe you'd be paying better attention.
Hey, maybe I'd be good at it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, it makes your ass look good. And
Mm.
uh,
Maybe I should start
they were
wearing heels.
originally meant for men. Heels were originally meant for men. So why
They're
aren't y'all wearing more heels?
Yeah.
French courtiers.
Yeah, yeah.
Or something like that.
Well,
Yeah.
when my dad was back in his bar hopping days, he used to wear these platform boots, and they had heels, but they're thick heels. They weren't like stilettos. Of
Yeah.
course, but
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
big heel
Those
boots,
good
and I tried
chunky
walking in those.
70s heels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like brown leather,
Yeah.
badass.
That's hot. That's hot.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't need to make these legs look any longer and lankier. I tell you that. Jeez, already looks like I'm riding an ostrich.
To make them sculpted.
Sculpt them, yeah.
Okay, but Pete, you got really jacked like very fast. Tell me more about how you did end up getting jacked by January.
Well, I don't know if I'm not jacked as I want to be yet, but
You're like
I,
twice the size you were.
I put on 25 pounds in like 4 months.
Yeah.
So that was good. I just started, I don't know, eat more, get more abs. Isn't that how it works?
Not for me.
No, not for me.
I don't know. I started running just because you're supposed to exercise 30 minutes a day, right? And I was like, too many years of not exercising at all. So I just started running 30 minutes a day. And then that kind of got me fired up. And I was like, well, if I'm spending this time exercising, I might as well, lift some weights. So I started lifting some weights. And I kind of got into that. And then people are like, yo, if you're lifting weights, you got to eat more. So I was like, okay. So I started eating 30 or 3,000 calories a day and just lifting weights 4 or 5 days a week. And that's pretty much all it took so far.
It's too easy when you put it that way.
It's hard to eat that much for me, though. It really is. Like, because I was probably living off of 1,800 calories a day, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe if that. So, yeah, I had to stretch out my stomach a bit.
Yeah. Hey, you're doing great. I always have trouble. Yeah, for real. I always have trouble with like losing my focus or like getting really bored when I start exercising.
Oh yeah.
That ADHD, like you're on the treadmill and you're like, this is the worst.
Oh yeah, I know.
I wish I could be doing literally anything else. Is there tips or tricks? What do you got?
Good music.
What do you do? Yeah.
Yeah, good music. Yeah, I would be bored too if I didn't have music going on. I think I put my headphones in. I put on what I find is a really good chance to say if there's that band that you really like and you haven't listened to that one album. You go and you put on that album and it's a perfect chance to listen to it from start to finish, get a real good feel for the whole album. And then by the time you're done working out there, if you like that album or not.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah, for me, it's a great chance to listen to full albums. So
yeah.
Yeah.
What are some of the full albums that you've listened to recently that you're like, oh yeah, I do like that one, that you'd recommend?
For working out?
Like just any albums that you've been able to listen to the full thing and make your choice.
I listened to the new Primal Fear album. What is it? Red, what is it called? Red paint? No, red cloud, red something. Anyway, new Primal Fear album. Newest one.
Yeah, can't remember.
It was from last year.
Red Alert?
Red Alert
Fantastic.
might be, yeah.
Okay, writing that one down.
It was awesome. It's total banging power metal. It's got some sick songs on it.
Okay.
Also, I've been working out to Huey Lewis in the News a lot.
That's good stuff.
Sports, his first album,
fantastic.
Sports, it might be the best debut album of all time. So,
the greatest name for an album of all time.
Sports.
Yeah.
Sports. Go Sports.
Sports.
It's funny because it's like the album Sports, and I'm pretty sure like the front cover is just them in like a pool hall or something like that.
They're in like a sports bar. I think. Yeah. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, hell yeah. That reminds me, I was listening to that one documentary on Netflix, The Greatest Night in Pop. Did you catch anything about that one? How
No.
they
Pop.
What is this?
Yeah, it was about the recording of We Are the World. Like
somebody else was telling me about that. Yeah, and how it's full of like just superstars, and then one guy got booted out, and Huey Lewis had to take his place, and he's like, "No, I can't do this. That guy's way too cool for me to do his part or something."
Yeah.
That's not accurate.
That's what reminded me of it.
We just talking about that.
I think I saw that. I can't remember now. I remember watching.
I would recommend it as background noise.
Okay, I gotta
fun.
check it out.
It's hilarious how many like famous people are in there.
Cameos. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Have you seen the We're Stars, like the metal version?
No, I haven't.
That's worth looking up. It's really funny. It's like all the metal singers at the time. It was like, you had Vince Neil was even there, Dio, and just like all the 80s, like every guy from the 80s basically was there. Juicy. And it's so funny because they're all like so deep in their own style that they're like they all showed up wearing the clothes and everything. Like they look fucking insane. It's so funny.
Okay, I love that. Good. Definitely looking that up.
Like
the thing about
guitar solo.
The thing about 80s metal and 80s music in general is that I didn't grow up with a dad who had any of those things laying around. I just didn't grow up with a dad. I didn't get that introduction.
Damn.
Right?
Yeah.
So I've had to get it like secondhand off of like boyfriends and
Yep.
other people's dads.
Yep.
Picked up a lot of Kiss knowledge from
Nice.
one boyfriend. Um,
Sounds
and
like
now
you're
I know
dating
a
some good
little.
guys.
Ah! Oh, I don't know about that.
Dude, Kiss fans,
Let me tell you.
Bro.
Gord.
Yeah, Gord's cool.
Yeah, he's a good
Gord's
one.
the biggest Kiss fan I know, and if I was into dudes, I'd date him.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there was this
His
one
girlfriend
fellow
might
that I
get
met
pissed,
at I think it was one of your shows, and he showed up in like his Kiss themed battle jacket, and it was the most impressive thing I'd ever seen. Yeah.
Pretty sick.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Kiss is
Yeah.
legendary.
Kiss is cool. I never got super into Kiss. They were a little too
No.
like, yeah. I don't know. I was more into
I like them.
yeah, they're good. Like I don't not like them. I do find a lot of humor in their like mid to late 80s stuff when they like ditch the makeup.
That's my favorite.
Oh, the
Kiss.
unmasked
went, like,
era.
Yeah, they went
Yeah.
like full glam and they just like it's so funny watching Paul Stanley like
Pink
just
jumpsuit.
just dance around the stage. Like the director's just like, no, don't even worry about your guitar, bro. Like so good.
Uh-huh.
That's my favorite
And-
Kiss era.
Oh, one of my favorite terrible YouTube videos is just like 40 minutes of Paul Stanley stage banter.
Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah.
I think I've heard that one. It's like super ridiculous.
That's like those.
It's the worst.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like those. I also love those YouTube videos where it's just like Arnold grunting for like an hour and a half or something. Just, I'll put that on. Just drive everybody nuts.
Yeah.
That's what I'm listening to in the gym next time. Next time I'm working out, hour-long video of Arnold grunting. That's gonna get me through.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let you
There's
know how it
only
goes.
one way to feel the power, and it's through Arnold grunting.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Power. Yeah. Sorry. All right. What's next?
Okay. What's next?
Yeah.
Did we want to play the stupidest little game I could think of? Or do you want to
Yes,
hear about
sure.
the fetish convention I'm going to next month?
Both.
We want to
Yeah,
do both those.
Yeah. We want all those
Okay,
things.
fantastic. Okay. I've got 6. They're paraphilias. It's the words that are associated with fetishes, like the clinical terms.
Oh,
Oh, and we have to guess.
we gotta guess what it is.
Yes.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is so much fun.
Sick. I'm so ready.
Yeah, I'll probably get.
There's
a lot
only
of
6
them
of them.
Okay.
And we're going to start out real easy
Okay.
with aquaphilia. AQUA philia.
Mm.
So water,
Yeah.
something with water.
Water play.
Water beds.
Ooh, you're gonna say
Must-
water beds?
Yeah.
Do we each get a guess?
Sure.
Okay, sweet.
There's
So,
no
yeah,
points.
say
It's all
water
made
beds?
up.
I'm gonna say water beds.
Water beds are actually really difficult to do stuff.
They sure are.
But let me see. I'm gonna go with like golden showers and stuff. Maybe like pee play.
I think y'all are both getting a little bit too specific with this.
Are we?
Oh, just
Okay.
water then. Just
wet
water
stuff.
related.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like people in water, people posing in water,
Oh.
people like drowning and stuff like that. It's just like the attraction to people
spectrum is
being in
wide.
water.
Oh,
It
okay.
is.
Cool.
I mean,
Being
it's
in water and
aquaphilia. It's
drowning
just
are kind
water.
of different things.
Yes, they're very different. I like being in water, but the drowning part I can do without.
Yeah. Are you sexually attracted to being in water, though? You don't have to answer that. It's just a rhetorical
I
question.
think so.
I don't think so.
No. I
Yeah.
mean, if I was in water and then there were like a bunch of like naked girls around me, maybe. I don't know.
And if you were 12 years old, putting things together for like the first time and being like, yes, water,
Yeah.
and being turned on.
Yeah.
Now this is the thing.
Cool.
How about chirophilia or
Chirophilia.
chirophilia? Yeah, CHEIRO philia. Chirophilia.
Gotta be. Is this
Oh,
a
I see-
Greek
I see the
background?
gears
Greek
turning.
or
Is
Latin
it-
origin?
Oh, they're all like
Use it in
Greek
a
or
sentence.
Latin.
Yeah, can you use it in
Uh,
a sentence?
Is it the
Spelling bee.
On occasion, I have experienced chirophilia.
Oh.
is it like something to do with cracking your back?
Oh, like a chiropractor.
Oh, that is a really good guess.
Yeah, that's a
Something
good
to do with
guess.
chiropractic stuff.
Yeah.
Something about bones.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess
I'm gonna say
Follow
something
the
to
thread.
do with bones.
bones. Okay,
Bones.
I'm gonna say. Jeez, I have no idea. Chirophilia. I'm gonna say it has something to do with role swapping.
Roll swapping.
Yeah,
Okay.
Interesting.
I don't know.
The answer is hands. An attraction to hands.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I don't know what the root is or what like the etymology is. It's just that's on the list.
Yeah, we've often talked about what makes a good hand or a foot.
We've talked about the foot.
That's been in the
quite a
podcast
few
before.
times.
The
Yeah.
foots.
Yeah.
What is
You've
it?
talked about like the arc of the arch.
Yeah, is it
Yeah.
the arch?
And the
Is it the
proportions.
arch? Is it the knuckle on the toe? Like the length of the
Is
toe?
it how much they look like a hobbit's feet?
Yeah.
That's Shire.
It's got to have the right
Steelers.
angles.
How much the
It's all about
toes
the
can-
angles.
Angles.
Angles. Oh, okay.
Right.
Veins? Tendons?
Bunions?
I don't know. Bunions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
Next one.
Cool. Yeah.
Sorry,
Next
go
one,
ahead.
if you're
That'll be
ready,
fun.
is exophilia. Exophilia. Exo.
Outside.
I feel like that's like having stuff on you or something.
Yeah. Or like external.
Like exoskeleton.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Like
Is that like
external-
is that like
Interesting.
being in something?
exo? I'm going to say exophilia. I'm going to say it's the shit, I have no
Is it like
idea.
being outside?
Yeah. Yeah, something about
Being
being
in a
aroused by
great
being
horse.
outside.
I'm gonna say being in something.
In something? Okay.
Outside.
Okay. I'm going to say the outdoors.
Interesting. I've got two opposite views going on here. You think it's going to be inside, you think it's going to be outside. It is about extraterrestrials.
Oh, cool. Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude.
Tonight.
Yeah, where are them hot aliens at? Let's go.
Exophilia is like the basis of a lot of fan fiction out there.
Right.
Haven't read
Extraterrestrial stuff.
any of it, but I
Cool.
know it's there.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, if you can imagine it, it's out there, I'm sure.
Oh, for real. And God, these people must suffer so much when they watch Alien.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard to know what to think about that one
Yeah.
because like
Because is it trying to kill me or is
how
that
many of them?
hot or
How
what?
many of them are looking at the predator, being like,
Yeah.
They are afraid and aroused.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. There's probably something about fear being arousing too.
Very
I'm
likely.
sure
I didn't see it
there
on the list, but there's like 500 or some odd of these
Oh,
terms.
shoot.
So
Wow.
moving on to forniphilia. Forni. Forniphilia.
Something to do with fornication? Just fornication is just,
Fortnite.
just yeah, maybe. You get hot playing Fortnite. Loves Fortnite characters.
Forna. I don't know. That's a hard
That
one.
is
There's no
tough.
real obvious, like.
Something to do with the multiples of 4.
And this one is the stupidest like little turn around the corner. It's people being turned into furniture.
Whoa! Crazy
Yeah.
anthropomorphization stuff.
Or bondage to make someone into a chair or a footstool.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Like any kind of
Right?
furniture though? Like
I don't know, just specified furniture.
you're now my new ottoman or something.
Yeah. I mean,
Is that like a usefulness kink?
Maybe.
They're like,
Mm.
I'm useful now.
Yeah.
It's a furniture.
Yeah. Arnold would be proud.
yeah.
Be useful.
I mean, BDSM is very nuanced. It really depends on the person and the situation.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
How about metrophilia? I hate this
Oh.
one. Metrophilia. METRO.
Subways.
Yeah. Got to be something to do with riding the train. like
Gotta
living
be love of subways
in
or
a big city.
trains.
Big city. Yeah.
God, can you imagine being attracted to trains and living in Edmonton with our LRT system?
You
Oh,
have to
that'd be
move to
terrible.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
You'd be
Yeah.
You couldn't walk
So-
around Tokyo without like jizz in your pants. it'd be pretty brutal.
these fucking
Oh my God, I can't. I gotta go home.
Yeah, but what if you're specifically into like old trains?
Vintage
You know,
trains.
right?
Yeah. MILF trains.
Are we talking like the steam trains? Or are we talking
steam-
like
steam engine.
have you
Kill.
seen the streetcars out in Edmonton?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
Which ones? The streetcars? You like the one that goes on the
On the bridge, on the high
the
level.
bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ace got married in that?
Did he?
Yep.
Wow.
There you
He
go.
might be a metrophiliac then. Yeah.
We might have to ask him.
We got to
next time
check it
we
out.
see him.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So is
Ace.
trains your final answer?
yeah, I'm gonna say trains. Yeah,
I'm gonna say big cities.
Fantastic answers. You're both wrong. It's so dumb. It's poetry.
Oh. Ooh, I didn't see that one coming.
Metro. Huh?
Metro
Who's making these up?
Yeah.
Making these names?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Metro has something to do with poetry in some etymology. I did have to look that one up and be like, oh man, okay, yeah, sure. I'll give it a point for.
Something to do with a metronome, maybe?
Ooh.
Metronomic?
Yes.
It's got a meter?
The meter. It's
Yeah.
about the meter. Yes.
Meter.
That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah, that would
That's
make
what
sense.
it was.
Yeah.
Last one for all the money.
There you go.
Stigmatophilia.
Ooh.
Stigmato.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that movie Stigmata? What was that all about? Something about like demonology or like spirits or something.
Yeah. What do you know about stigmata?
I just remember there's a movie called Stigmata,
Oh, okay.
and it was all
You
about.
didn't grow up in the church.
Isn't this stigmata the
I didn't grow
the
Catholic.
Christ, like the holes in the hands.
Ah, is that what it was?
If you get, is it hand
Yeah,
wounds?
keep going.
The bleeding
Is
from
it,
the.
oh, is it Christ? Is it stuff
I
about?
don't know. Back up. Back up.
Okay, it's about the hands. Is it-
Crucifixion.
You were very close, very, very close with pointing
Being
to your
stuck to a cross.
palms. Stigmatophilia.
Yeah, because if you get a stigmata, that means that would be like, if you have like these sudden injuries in your hands that
Start bleeding.
are reminiscent of the
Of Christ.
nails in the hands.
Yeah.
Of Christ.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mm.
Nails in hand, barbells in eyebrows. It's about piercings.
Oh shit! Okay,
okay,
cool.
that one makes sense.
Yeah, that one's
We were-
probably pretty
we were
common. Yeah.
close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say it's pretty common.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
That was it.
Nice.
You
We didn't get any
you
of them
pretty
right, did
great.
we?
We kind of got the last one.
Well, almost got lost. Okay.
And the water one, we were just going too deep.
Yeah. I guess we're not kinky enough. Yeah.
No.
Too
Like
deep.
if someone were to give me like paraphilia and fornophilia, I'd be like, man, I didn't study linguistics.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Jeez.
like based on a Latin term or something like that. And it was like, what?
I did study linguistics, but I did not study Latin terminology.
Well, that's
If
where
I
you
would have
listen
taken
out.
medicine, I probably would have learned a lot more about that. But I did
Very
not
true, very
take
true.
medicine.
There you go.
Why not?
It's too rigid. You know, I also probably wouldn't make it through 8 to 10 years of university. 4 was enough for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
post-secondary school.
Oh.
What are you doing, man?
Oh.
Not me. Not me.
This guy's too busy making
what?
heavy metal.
Come on.
Yeah.
Listen to books, man.
And
good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very glad that you are here making metal for me to enjoy. I'm
You're very much
consuming.
welcome.
There you go.
Yeah. And I'm very, very excited to see like your next show whenever I do get to be in the same city as y'all for your next show. Because you didn't have like an album release show or anything. What
Not yet.
why
We
did
are.
you decide to wait, what? tell
We're
me more.
going to.
We'll do one. Yeah.
So we're gonna. It's probably going to be in May though.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, because we.
It may be.
Yeah, May. It may be in May.
Maybe.
Because we're going to do it around the tour that we're going to book to go to Chicago. So I think we're going to go do that first, come back, and then be like well rehearsed, and then play in Edmonton.
Yeah.
So we can.
Because usually
rock
every time we
nuts.
play in every time we play in Edmonton, it's been like a long time since we played, isn't it?
It's either
always
that
ends
or
up
it's the
being-
last show of a tour, and everybody's so over it. Everybody's like, "Okay, we're home. I don't want to like play any more shows." And then you have to play like one last show, and you're like,
Oh, yeah.
"But
And yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
yeah." So I
It's
think
like what was it? 2022. y'all did, or a couple of y'all did, Bands as Bands.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yep.
And
Last year,
then
too.
the following month, almost a month later, I remember that's the night that I broke up with one of my flings. Y'all had your show. What was that show for? You were on a tour, right?
Was that with Beast and? No, wait a minute. That wouldn't have been.
No, no, no. It was with Ravenous.
Oh,
Ravenous Riot City.
Ravenous and Riot City. Yeah, that
Is that the
sounds
show?
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was Siren there too? Was it that one? No.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the
The
one.
band with the TV on stage? Is that
I
ring a bell?
want to say yes.
Okay.
It must be. I
That
think
was
that's
like
that's the
a year and a
last
half
one.
ago.
It must have been, yeah.
In Edmonton, I think, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just a quick
Disclaimer.
disclaimer. Zoom only lets us record like for 40 minutes, so we'll just send you another link and we'll restart and do the rest of it.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Like that.
Yeah,
I
it
was
just
about to like just play this fast mode anyways, just in case.
Oh no, we got
Um,
time, so we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy to hear it. But yeah, let's talk about Chicago. You're gonna be in Chicago, I'm gonna be in Chicago, but we're not gonna be in Chicago at the same time.
Ah.
I know.
Dang.
I know. I don't want to go across the border 4 times in a year again. Last year was insane. But let's start with the fetish convention that I'm going to.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to be hanging out with a bunch of adult babies.
Oh,
Dude.
what's that fetish called? Like in Latin terms?
Paraphilic infantilism.
No, I'm infantilism. I would have gotten that.
That sounds like such a brutal album name.
No, I know.
Paraphilic
Sounds like a carcass song
For
title.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's about 12 or 1300 of us. I myself am more of like on the big, the dom, the top, the caregiver side of things. And I've got a bunch of friends who just like to hang out and play baby all day at this event. Like they've got normal lives, normal jobs, normal relationships and everything, but every once in a while they just like to be like, taken care of.
Their outlet. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Do they wear diapers
Yeah.
and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do they?
Yeah.
The whole
Okay.
nine.
I gotta know. Do they pee and poo in their diapers, and you have to change it for them?
I'll change a wet one, but keep
Not a
your
dirty
shit to
one.
yourself.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. That sounds.
Is there
I'd
like
probably
a
draw the
code-
line there too.
Is there like a code name for that?
Yeah.
Like the one and two.
Wedding and
or-
messing. Yeah.
Wedding and
It's pretty
messing?
easy.
Okay.
It's wedding and messing.
Okay.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. And whenever you've got like 12 or 1300 of all of us all together, and like at least 75% of them are going to be wearing diapers. There's some pretty strict rules in place. Please don't shit yourself on the convention floor.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Like,
That's understandable.
yeah, you're wearing a diaper, but please just keep it to yourself. There's a whole bunch of really awesome artisans for this like adult baby and diaper lover community. So at this convention, there are like a bajillion different kinds of adult sized baby furniture pieces. You want a crib
Cribs
in
and
your
stuff.
size? Oh yeah. You want a rocking horse?
Wow.
Do you remember sit and spin
Rattles
toys?
and shit.
Oh shit! Is that?
Yeah.
Maybe that's a industry we get into making large
for.
babies stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we can make merch.
We can make
Like,
striker diapers.
adult sized like onesies.
With the flap that you pull off the ass to yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, they all exist. It all exists for this like community that's way bigger than you think it is.
We could make
Dang.
striker branded diapers and call them ultra pooer.
Ultra pooer.
Yeah.
Nah, keep your day job, workshop that one.
Okay.
Think about it.
Put a pin on it. Put a pin in it, maybe not come back.
Ultra
Oh.
pamper.
So where's that convention at? That's in Chicago.
It's in Chicago, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
it's run by the Chicago Age Players community, and just over the years, it's gotten bigger and bigger until it's become like this international thing. So like
It's like an
myself
annual thing?
and oh yeah,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Like a Comic-Con, but for that.
yeah, and there's been a couple of other like smaller conventions that have popped up for the same topic. This one's just had the best luck. They've had the best venue, they've had the best location, and the best planning. So they become like the most popular and the most well run out of all of them.
So
Interesting.
is it just that, or is it like you said the age playing or whatever? Is that like, is there more like styles of that?
Yeah,
Like,
so like,
is there anybody who wants to be really old?
yeah, so that's gonna be my question to you.
I
Or
haven't
not so
seen it.
much?
Like,
Okay. Nobody wants
honestly,
to
I
be old.
haven't really seen like geriatric play, you know?
Got a walker
Yeah.
and like, I mean, you
I'm
use diapers for
sure,
that
I'm very
too, right?
sure it exists. There's people who fetishize disabilities for some fucking
Right.
reason.
Yeah. No, I've heard of that. Yeah. People who
Yeah.
like amputees,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
I've always been fascinated by just like the topic itself. It's like because you can't really control, what your fetishes are. They come from something that's, developed in you subconsciously, most likely. So it's
Mhm.
like I've kind of always been fascinated by that. It's like, how did I get to like what I like? How did that person get to like what they like? I've always found that kind of a bit of a fascinating topic.
Yeah.
Pretty
What do you
interesting.
think this one would have come from?
The
Because,
baby one? Oh, Jesus.
yeah,
Oh.
I've been in the thick of it for as long as I've been an adult, just like, having all my friends in the community and talking about it and going to events for it and everything. And
Hmm.
there isn't really consensus.
Nobody's really,
For
yeah.
every person who has a shitty relationship with their dad, there's someone with an awesome relationship with their dad. So we're
Yeah.
pretty sure it's not daddy
Not
issues.
that. Yeah. Hmm.
I've
Yeah.
always wondered if it was just like, you know, insert like issue or whatever. I mean, maybe it's not always even that, but like it's sort of whatever comes along at the right time, maybe whatever you're exposed to at the right time. It's
Perhaps.
like I've always
That's
thought,
kind of what I'm figuring.
yeah, like I used to watch that show Intervention all the time.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
it's a pretty dark show, actually.
It's pretty,
pretty fucked
yeah.
up.
It
I mean,
is.
it's,
For a while.
they're, I guess, helping people, but,
Yeah.
but I mean, the common thread with that was like something went horribly wrong for the person, and then whatever drug they picked was the one they just went and went crazy on. Like the one guy was like drinking like 24 beers a day, but he was like a firefighter who fell through a floor with
Ooh.
his buddy, and his buddy died. He survived, so he had like crazy survivor guilt. And but so yeah, he was like,
Oh.
his was actually kind of funny, and not like that, but like he was drinking like 24 beers a day, and they followed him around, and he went and bought a lobster and like put it in his bathtub.
Huh?
He was just like hammered, went to the grocery store, bought a lobster, put it in his bathtub.
I'm gonna save
Like
you.
rescued a
guy.
I was
lobster.
like, this guy's sick. Leave this guy alone, man. He's good.
Wow.
But
Yeah. I mean, his liver's probably not good, but
no,
Hey.
yeah, they were like, you're gonna
He's
die
being
from this, for real.
yeah. But okay, so to get into the psychology of that, you know how people go with like the path of least resistance for most things?
Sure. Like electricity.
Exactly. I mean, it just makes sense, doesn't it? Like
I guess,
whatever
yeah.
you've got going on, whatever the path of least resistance is to figure it out to deal with it.
Mm.
In this case, it's adults paying a lot of money to acquire this equipment to like, hang out as a baby for parts of their lives.
Hmm.
Could be like an hour here or there, could be like an entire weekend or something. But
Right.
So like
Yeah.
I guess the other thing too is like how much of it is just hanging out like a baby, and how much of it is like they're actually like
Getting down.
getting down with it.
Yeah.
What do you mean getting down?
Like how much of it is like actual sex stuff, or is it all just they just role play the being a baby?
Oh, well, there's as many flavors as there are people, which is like, the dumbest thing to say, but it is true. A bunch of my friends are just like, we're just in it for the relaxation. And then there's other friends who are like, yes, I would like to hump diapers with another friend or something.
Pump diapers. That's the terminology.
That's the terminology that I'm using. I mean,
I
it's
like it.
a physical
Hump
interaction.
Rugrat. Paraphilia.
Was that one Tim was talking about? Pamp snoofing? Yeah. You
When
heard of
did
ever heard
that
of
come
pamp
up?
snoofing?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So Tim knows all about that one.
We should have.
So Tim's been
I
on
know.
the furry side of
It would've been a
Twitter.
good one.
Okay.
We should have Tim. Damn,
For real. Oh, Pam snooping. Yeah.
we'll have to redo the call
Yeah.
with Tim. You know all about it.
Yeah.
No, that's no.
Tim's got a kitty fetish, probably.
Yeah. I did draw Tim as a furry one time, and then I got shy and never sent the picture over.
Oh, I remember seeing I remember seeing the message, and I was like, "This is gonna be so sick," and then I've never got anything.
Oh, we should.
I sent the
should totally
preview to
finish it.
Pete a while back, and yeah, I guess I should follow through on that, shouldn't I?
Oh yeah,
wasn't bad.
we'll give it to Tim. Don't worry, he'll love it.
Print it on a shirt.
Yeah,
for him.
Yeah.
Oh no, a fridge magnet.
Fridge magnet would be good. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. What do the
Wait,
people
wait,
want?
we
They want fridge
Oh, yeah, yeah.
magnets.
Okay, we're gonna have to send you another
Oh, yeah.
link here.
Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, we'll be right back. We
Thank
did.
you, Zoom
after
meeting
this.
lady, for telling us that the recording's in progress.
Yeah, so no one records it without you knowing, and you're like,
Yeah. Pulls a
wait, what the
so
heck?
nobody pulls a
Hot
Dave
mic.
Ellefson on you.
I was just talking with some guys at work about that.
Oh, really?
Drake had his dick out on Twitter.
Drake did now.
Yeah, Drake.
Oh,
Yeah.
everybody's pulling the cocks out, man.
And then,
Ah, shit.
do you know Dave Ellefson? He's the bass player
It's-
from Megadeth.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Couple
a
years
familiar
ago.
name. Sorry.
Anyways, yeah, he also had his dick out. On.
Yeah. on some video things.
It's like, what are you
They
guys
busted him.
doing?
I know, right? It's like,
Jesus.
dude, if you're that famous, don't pull your dick out for nothing.
Don't
Like,
put it on camera.
no.
No, keep that shit on lock.
My
Put
agent
it
taught
away.
me that long time ago. Don't put your dick out anywhere.
Did they have to like sit you down?
In Japan, I actually did get warned. They're like, be careful, who you get seen walking with, like if you're holding hands with somebody, like, or if you're going to a love hotel or something like that, just be careful of your surroundings. Because if anybody takes a picture of you and puts it, online, hey, here's Pete from that TV show going to a love hotel, it can cause trouble. So,
Oh
There you
yeah,
go.
I suppose. Yeah.
get big trouble.
Like, did you
Especially
take
if you're
advantage of the? Yeah.
What's that?
Did you ever take advantage of the love hotels when you were there?
Oh yeah, constantly. Those
Yeah.
things are the best.
Yeah.
They're amazing. Yeah. They're because it's not just a hotel. There's like entertainment in them, like fancy light setups, theme rooms, jacuzzis, all kinds of cool stuff.
I mean, honestly, sounds like a dream.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, we had a question for you.
Yes. Oh God. Okay.
Over the commercial break.
Uh-huh.
We want to know
What do you
if-
want to know?
if each member of Stryker was a furry, which animal would we be?
Oh, we talked about this, didn't we?
I think we might have briefly, but we gotta solidify. What are we? What are we here?
Ironed it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
we gotta know.
Werewolf with abs.
Nice.
Werewolf with abs.
No,
That's the one.
I'm
everybody
thinking
wants.
more like quintessential heavy metal sort of aesthetics for Dan, for something like an eagle.
Oh, dope! Freedom bird.
Yeah. Right?
Nice.
A little golden eagle, maybe?
Yeah, cool. Yeah,
Are there golden eagle furries?
it's gotta be.
Yeah. God, there's furries for everything.
Show
There's
that to the
furries for made up
Patriots,
shit
man. They'd be
too.
like, actually, this.
All right.
Actually, this is sick.
Look, it's got two peckers. Oh,
Wow.
Okay, eagle.
cool. Okay,
Eagle's
Dan's an
sick.
eagle.
Okay, cool.
Because I'm gonna be going and making graphics of these one of these days now.
3D
Mhm.
renders. Let's go.
Okay, so
What was Tim? Tim was a big cat of some sort.
Yeah, Tim's a
Snow
cat.
leopard?
Tim's got to be a cat. Snow leopard.
Snow
Yeah,
leopard.
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
He's kind of a recluse, also.
Yeah, hangs out in his snow fort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Simon. I guess I'm going last.
Simon. Polar bear?
Oh,
That's good.
yeah.
I said turtle.
Roll was
You
good.
said turtle. That is so a little too on the nose, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
It just like that Dana Carvey
Yeah.
movie where he's like the master of disguise and he plays the turtle, Yertle the turtle.
Oh, Yertle.
Turtle. Dude, Let me pull it up. There you go. Okay. Let me see.
I guess I haven't like seen enough of Simon to like gauge his personality to figure
he
out
hasn't
the
been on
animal.
the podcast that much.
That's true. That's true.
Because he
No,
does not live here.
Yeah, he actually
No.
lives far.
Oh no, Yertle the turtle.
would you
is
say
a-
he's
That's the
like-
Dr. Zeus book.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Would you say he's like fairly chill?
Simon?
Or yeah,
Yeah, he's pretty chill. He could be a bit wound up, you know. He's a bit high intensity. Yeah,
like a polar bear.
yeah. I'd say polar
Yeah?
bear's probably fairly good.
Oh no, I hate that. You're showing me Dana Carvey in the turtle suit. Master of Disguise was a mistake
man,
of a
that's
movie. It
good.
never should have been made.
I don't think I ever even really watched it.
Can that please be his next Halloween costume? Oh man,
obscure reference from like a Dana Carvey movie no one
like
liked.
wild.
Yeah.
All right, and then there's
Everyone
me.
in my elementary school was quoting that friggin' movie after it came out.
Oh,
Um,
Yertle.
is he turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Okay, we got to get Pete.
Yeah, what am I?
Oh, you're difficult.
Lay it on
What would you be? A
Cam.
dog of some sort.
A dog. I like that. I like
Yeah.
dogs. Cool.
Yeah.
Golden Retriever. Can I be Golden Retriever?
Are you a golden retriever sort of a person though? Because there's
Not really.
that stereotype on the internet, that meme that's going around of the golden retriever boyfriend,
Oh, what is the Golden Retriever boyfriend?
like a soft himbo.
Not me.
Yeah.
What else we got? What's what's a more of a free dog, a free roaming dog?
Be like a Mexican
I'm thinking like
street dog.
bloodhound. I'm thinking bloodhound.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hounds are badass. Sure.
Yeah.
Sweet. I got that. These are kind of like the droopy ears.
And I'm seeing that the facial hair as like the bits that they've got like the
Oh, it looks like
Jowls.
jowls.
what do you call
yeah.
those? The jowls, yeah. Right?
Yeah. Like Mick Jagger.
Good assessments?
Mick Jagger's got the best jowls. Man.
Oh, what about yourself?
Yeah.
Your persona.
Oh God. I've been tinkering with one because I'm an adult and I should probably have one by now.
Every good adult should.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm on the internet. I'm like chronically online. And my username is deer themed. So
Ah,
it'd
right.
probably be a deer.
Deer. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Nice.
Like a Bambi kind of deer? Or
Like
a
an
whitetail?
idiot kind of a deer. Yeah.
So like most deer.
Standing on the highway.
Yeah, why are you standing in front of that car? Fuck if I know.
Because there's salt on the road. That's
Yeah.
why.
Oh.
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
That's why deer will stand in the road and lick the salt off the road.
Oh, dummy.
And then they'll get smoked.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna
Curtains,
go.
as they say. Nice.
Yeah. Are you happy with your assignments?
Yeah. I could deal with
like
that. Yeah.
Do you watch the show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia at all?
Of course I do.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
know when they're like the birds of prey or whatever, like when they come out to
Yes.
like the eagles of war, whatever the fuck, I can't remember. That's all I can think of for the eagle one. And they paint abs on.
Eagles with abs. Nice.
Love that shit.
Eagle with abs and a fucking machine gun. Yeah.
You gotta
Hit
have
by
a machine gun.
Yeah.
2 machine guns.
Never seen anything more cool than that.
Yeah.
But you got to have wings and arms. Like you got
Wings coming out your back, but then also big ass arms.
big arms with like Hulk
Yes.
Hogan biceps.
That'd
Yeah,
be sick.
It is 2024. You can have both.
I agree. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are there like for the furry community, and then also like maybe for the age play community, are there like, like in metal, there's genres and people are like, this is cool
Elitism.
and this isn't cool. Is there stuff like that in those? Like,
In the fetish community?
Yeah.
Interesting
You're like,
question.
that's not real this. That's like another thing.
Oh yeah, he's a poser.
That's a subgenre that I don't like.
Yeah.
The
Here's a
messy
question that
boys.
comes up all the fucking time in the age play community, and my stance is yes, they absolutely are. Is a pull-up a diaper?
Oh,
Would it count?
pull up a diaper.
I would say probably, yeah.
I mean,
but as an outsider, yes.
I would say if you can shit in it, it's a diaper.
That also includes your underwear,
You can
doesn't
shit in
it?
your pants, dude. You don't call your pants.
True, but I also don't shit in my pants very often.
Not very often.
Not very often.
Non-zero amount. Okay.
Not very often. But I also believe wholeheartedly that you're not a real adult until you've shit your pants at least once as an adult. So, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I've got a while to go then before I'm a real adult.
Me too.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
One day. You'll get there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for believing in me.
No problem.
I could see it. I could see it from like, if you get really sick or something, like sick traveling, like or like, if we ever go to India to play shows.
Don't forget to wash the vegetables.
Yeah.
Just eat a carrot.
I could see that being like if your guts are destroyed.
The one time the time that I am being specific about in my Pacific, not Atlantic. Let me clear that up. Was in my adult life. I did have the stomach flu, and I crapped my pants in a video store. Yeah.
Oh.
It was messy. It was gross.
Yeah.
I think we talked.
I'm so sorry.
We probably did talk about it. Yeah.
But
is that when Blockbuster still existed?
It was, yes, but it was Roger's video that I pooped in.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't remember Roger's video at all.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same. It's just everything was red instead of blue and yellow.
Roger's video had a porn section. At least one of the ones by my place.
Oh shit!
Like I remember, they had like another room, but like Blockbuster didn't have that. I don't think they.
But were these stores like franchised? Like it could be an individual owner, like
maybe
running
I think they were franchised. I know.
Store?
Pretty sure Blockbuster was franchised. Rogers was also not just a video store, but they did like cell phones and other electronics and stuff, I think, too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you used to be able to get on a Rogers cell phone plan. I don't know if you still can.
Oh yeah.
Rogers
Place.
Yeah.
They're kind of a big deal around
here. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I just remember that was like a something totally different about Rogers video was like they had the adult section.
Oh, really?
Blockbuster never did. I don't think.
I don't remember that.
I don't think they did. Good old wholesome Blockbuster didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah. Cock Blockbuster is more like it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Need that on a shirt.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you all about how I went to Serenade Metal Fest just on Saturday here. It was great. Have you been to Serenade before?
No, that's the one. Is it at the Rendezvous?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
But black metal bands or death metal bands mostly?
It's a variety.
Okay.
It's all for like cancer and multiple sclerosis fundraising. Like not to give people cancer or multiple sclerosis. Yes. But yeah.
Pro cancer fundraiser.
No. So for research and treatment fundraising.
I didn't even know that was happening. What's my algorithm doing, man?
I don't know, dude.
It didn't serve
For
me.
real?
Did you block the Rendezvous?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's just right over here.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty close.
Yeah. And apparently they have a goth night that I didn't know about. So
oh shit.
I'm gonna go check out goth night too. But yeah, Serenade. Anyways, they had the 8 bands up there, and it was a variety of genres. They have like your good old heavy metal. They had your Lord of the Rings themed death metal.
LARP metal.
Yeah, big fan of Balragath now. Got a fantastic shirt off of them. They're from Calgary. Yeah.
Which band?
A guy that I knew in high school was in their band. Balragath.
Ooh.
Right?
Metal.
How sick is that?
Cool.
Yeah.
Very dark and brutal.
Yeah. They bring calamity.
Ooh. Wow. Damn.
Yeah.
Calamity?
And only $35 for that. Like, I love
And that's
smaller
for a
bands.
long sleeve. That's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
I have terrible luck with long sleeves though. Every time I buy a long sleeve, I get it and it's awesome, and then I wash it once, and then the sleeves are
Yeah.
immediately too short, and I have to cut them off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, every single
Yeah.
time.
Can't wait till I have that problem.
You growing your arms out longer?
Yeah.
I'm getting them extended.
Oh, I got a
Well, if you're the adult here, you're the
tangent
grown up.
Yeah.
tangent
Yeah.
for you guys.
Okay.
I don't know if
Uh-huh.
either of you have seen the show How To with John Wilson. It's an
No.
HBO show. It's
Don't think
so
so.
good. It's this guy who like he's been wandering around New York forever, just filming everything. Like he's just
Mhm.
constantly filming stuff, and then like making like journal entries for years of like what he saw that day and like all this. Anyways, and then so HBO gave him like a show where he puts all the footage together, but for whatever reason that um making your arms longer thing in like the I think it's maybe the first episode, he meets a guy who's trying to regrow his foreskin,
Oh
and
my God,
he
I've heard of that
and
before.
he's got like a weight on it, and they show
Yeah,
it
you
like,
can
so
get
this guy
stretchers.
somehow convinced this guy to like let him come over and film him doing it. The guy
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
sure. So he's just like, the dude's just filming him like not censored at all,
Attaching
with
weight
with
to
like
yeah.
weights on his. It's so fucking crazy.
I got it. I might have to check this
Dude,
out.
that show is so good. Like he
How
somehow,
to
yeah, how to with John Wilson.
is on Netflix?
Huh.
It's an HBO show.
Oh, HBO. Okay.
We might
Yeah.
have
Oh,
to.
maybe it's on Max now.
Yeah.
Yeah, search for it. I
Yeah,
mean,
How To.
there might be a
How
few
to
episodes online,
regrow your
but they're
foreskin.
so fucking funny.
Wild. Are
But
they
I-
all like pretty
Man.
wacky stuff?
They get really weird. A
Yeah.
lot of them do, because he kind of like he's good at like sort of just talking to people and then just being like, "Can I come film you in your house or whatever?"
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, "Sure."
Cool.
And
Yeah,
they're just-
anything for anybody's 15 minutes of fame, right?
yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
I think you just be like, "Yeah, it's an HBO show." They're like, "Oh, fuck yeah!" Like,
Yeah.
sure.
No kidding. I'm gonna be famous.
Yeah,
Yeah, might as well.
Sick.
it's a good one.
Ah,
Anyway.
but what were we talking about? Serenade Metal Fest. They even had punk bands there.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Scum Dumpster was there. Really like Scum Dumpster now. First time I ever
That's
heard
a
of them.
great band name. Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Great band though.
Sounds like they could be like
Really good
a
high energy.
like a G.G. Allen cover band or something.
Yeah. Oh, but what do you think of the band named Deep Fried in Mucus?
Deep fried?
Fried
Deep
Deep
fried
fried-
mucus.
in mucus.
Deep Fried in Mucus.
Deep
Ooh.
fried in mucus.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty cool. I think
Yeah.
Kentucky fried mucus would be cooler, but not bad. Not bad.
Country fried mucus.
Country fried mucus. Okay.
What?
Southern crispy fried
Oh.
mucus. I don't know.
Country Fried Mucus sounds like a little bit of a white power dog whistle, just gonna say.
Oh shit!
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Hell.
I don't know. You have to
I
be
wouldn't know
really
anything
careful
about
with
that.
those country references these days.
Ah, yes.
Right?
Country roads. Mm.
Yeah,
Although West Virginia is beautiful.
dude, I got a guy on our
It is.
just around the corner, on our street. He's right there. If you look in his front window, he has like a floor to ceiling sized Confederate flag on the wall, on the back wall of his living room, and you can see it, but you can't. It's not super obvious, but if you walk by, you see this gigantic Confederate flag, and I'm just like, that's a crazy thing to have like on display.
And that's just
in your
him that lives there?
Well, it's
Like-
like it's a house, so it's like, him and his wife, presumably.
I want to know if he's Canadian or American, because like, what would even be the? I knew a guy in high school.
Stompbag Daryl, brother.
Yeah, that's true. I knew a guy in high school who was like that. He was a big Pantera fan, loved the Confederate flag. I don't think he even really knew what it was all about, because like he had colored friends, like, and I mean,
Colored.
or friends of color. I don't know how you say it now, but I'm sorry if I said it wrong. But
We'll beat that out.
it was like,
I
and he was all about it though, and like, I don't know. I don't think he really understood what it was all about. I think he just liked Pantera, and that was it.
Yeah, I think
think.
that's a lot of people who, well, especially from Canada, they probably don't know the significance of it. I mean, even there was an interview. There was an interview with
He's a history.
Leonard Skinner, and they're like, yeah, like we stopped using it once we saw that people were like,
Yeah.
originally it was like, you're from the South and you're a rebel or
It's
whatever,
your heritage kind of
and then
thing.
eventually it sort of just changed. It was like,
We shouldn't anymore.
and then apparently they eventually were just like, yeah, we don't fuck with that flag anymore. But
Fair enough.
good for them.
Wait.
Was Leonard Skinner a racist band? Hard to say. They did do mushrooms out in like a log cabin
Wow.
to write an album.
That's pretty cool.
So that's pretty like progressive.
Yeah, that's
It's not very like
pretty hippie-ish.
How
Yeah.
can you be racist and do shrooms? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yes. Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
would-
say
I
yes.
think you probably-
Where do you stay racist though?
God, any part of history can be taught with bias, though, right? Like you can be
Yeah.
told this flag is like super cool because it shows how patriotic and proud of our heritage we are, without like
Mhm.
teaching
the other side.
any of the very divisive things about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
true. It's true. There's the old
Yeah.
Japanese flags the same way too. The one with the sun flares that go out from the middle.
Yeah,
That's you don't want to use that anymore because that's like old imperial Japan trying to take over
That's
the world
right.
kind of Japan.
Mhm.
Like human experiment, Japan.
Like Japan's dark part of history.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
When Japan was allied with Germany in its dark phase, yeah.
A lot of people forget.
you ever seen that show, Man in the High Castle?
I did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's wild. It's wild, man. Like if you're into that part of history at all, I know my dad loves that stuff. Like as soon as he hit like 60, I think it's like a 60-year-old thing. As soon as you turn 60, you get into like World War II movies or something. Anyway, because he's not the only guy I know that got big into that on retirement. Anyway, so
Yeah.
he'd probably love it. But it's a show where it's like it's imagined as North America. So World War II, the Allies didn't win. Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan won, and they took over North America and split it into two. So it's the Nazi Reich, North American Nazi Reich, and Imperial North American Japan, kind of.
Oh, crazy.
And it's wild, man. It's
Mhm.
so wild.
Check that out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those sets and costumes are breathtaking on their own. So
Yes, everything
I'd recommend it
was
as a
so
visual
well done.
treat.
Yeah. And you can tell they did very deep dives and research into, both both cultures of the time, both Nazi German culture and like that time Japanese culture. And you can see, especially like me coming at it from like having an understanding of Japanese culture, I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, if that did happen that way, this is exactly how these people would be acting. Just because like, having that touch on that culture in my own life, it's like, wow, this is exactly what it would be like. I think fascinating show.
I will
How
have-
is that period of time talked about today in Japan?
I think a lot of younger people going to school probably don't get taught a lot about it. I don't think they teach it very actively to young people, but people do know about it, especially people who study further than just high school. And it's considered to be, I think most Japanese consider that to be a not great part of their history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, are
They
there
don't feel
certain
great about
taboos,
it.
certain things that you just don't say anymore because of that time?
Like words and phrases and stuff. No,
Well, they didn't have a salute like Germany.
yeah,
Because
Yeah, because there's a few things in Germany that you just wouldn't do. Like,
yeah. You wouldn't say
being very nationalistic in Germany now is like,
Yeah.
hey,
I think it's fairly similar, like to I mean Germany now. Like in Germany, they're like, yeah, that sucked. We sucked. Sorry. And I think it's kind of the same in Japan.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Japan's like infatuated with America ever since then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's those of us who are just like fucking infatuated with Japan. I thought I was
Yeah.
done with my weeb phase. Apparently not. Really want to go next year.
Japan's always cool. Yeah.
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 Dan, have you been yet?
I have not. No.
We're trying to get the band over there. It's got to happen one
Yeah.
of these days. So-
Yes. Oh, and you're going to be on stage with Love Bites in
Oh, yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah. I
And
know a
I'm-
couple of them. Yep.
I'm crying because I can't get tickets.
Are we sold out?
I don't know.
Yeah, they sold out within like a day.
Oh, that's
Oh,
quick.
really?
That's faster than Vakken.
Yeah.
Jesus. It's faster.
Well, it's less tickets, but
yeah.
it's about 100,000
Significantly less tickets. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited for Atlanta?
Oh, yeah.
It'll be
That looks sick as hell.
I've been wanting to play that festival for a while. It's kind of a thing too that all my ex band members in Japan are gonna be pissed. It's like when I was in a band called Silex there, that was kind of our big goal, was like, you know, biggest goal for the band, biggest long-term goal is to be able to play prog power.
Nice.
And
Oh.
so
Oh,
now
damn.
suck it. Ugh.
Oh, does it suck to suck?
Sucks.
No, they don't suck. They're all incredible. It's just victims
Yeah.
of circumstance, let's
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, if you've got any comp tickets, you should have them over.
Oh yeah, no kidding. I'll just tell Love Bites to bring them over as roadies.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Merch
sure
guy.
they got their own crew.
Yeah.
I'll have to check
And
out
if you've
Love
got
Bites.
any
I don't
extra comp tickets, you know who to talk to.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just gave Age of Ashes a bunch of glow in the dark stickers of their band logo in exchange for a comp ticket to that Serenade Metal Fest.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
You know what?
Way to do
a
it.
new currency
Yeah.
is born.
For real. God, I love bartering.
Fans
I just say,
bringing
hey,
you
do you like
merch.
glow in the dark things? And they say, of course. What can we do?
That's sick. Nice.
We should get glow in the dark
Yeah.
t-shirts.
For real.
I wonder if you can get glow in
That's
the
an
dark
idea that you got from me. Oh, you can get UV light tattoos.
Yeah.
Black light tattoos. Yeah.
I have a ton of them right now. You just can't see them.
Yeah.
I'm
Me
covered.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Full sleeves.
And then the
man.
black light comes on and it looks real suspicious.
Oh my God. It's just like ink blotches. That'd be fucking so funny if they tattoo just like splatter on you.
Couldn't even see it.
It pops up. You're like,
Oh no.
like a Las Vegas hotel room, CSI or whatever.
Gross.
Yeah. It's a Jackson Pollock reference.
Yeah, haven't you heard of him?
Jackson Paul.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What are you drinking there, Victoria?
Oh, me. Water.
Oh, water.
Water, bud.
The elixir of life,
Yeah.
as they call it.
Yeah. I am trying to lose a couple pounds, so I'm tossing back that water.
Oh, fill the
Yeah.
gut up with water. Very
Yeah,
little
pretty
calories
much.
in water. I think.
I think there's like none. Something like that.
Yes, probably none.
Yeah. It's the last I heard.
My next
But no, I started smoking weed so that I could fall asleep, and it gives you the munchies.
Yeah.
But you get less munchies
Gotta watch
if your
out.
stomach is already full.
Ah, I see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see. I've been thinking about doing like a 3-day fast.
It
I
sounds
keep
like
seeing
it
these
would go
things.
by pretty slow.
Yeah. Get it?
Nah.
I keep seeing these like wacky, it's probably not based in science in any way, but they're talking about how like things like cancer cells are like energy hogs when it comes to like, the amount of calories in your body. Like they need the most because they're growing and moving and whatever.
Okay.
So if you fast, they don't get enough. If you do it long enough, like if you do like a 3-day fast
Mhm.
or 5-day fast.
3 days and not eating?
Okay, so I did the potato diet.
Yeah, I
did
remember that.
Potatoes for 5 days.
You hated that.
Or no, 7 days.
You hated
It sucked ass.
Yeah.
It was so bad. Probably doesn't
And it
help
was
that
just potatoes, like no toppings or anything.
just potatoes for 5 days. I think it was
Oh,
5,
God,
or
dude.
was it 7? I think it was 7.
Did you like
I think you did a
switch
whole
up the type of potatoes at least? Have a starchy one day and a waxy one the next?
I kind of just went and bought like just a big bag of like the russet whatever ones.
That's your first mistake, my dude. I would
Yeah,
grab
I
some
was
like
just
one of
eating,
some
like-
of those like little fingerling potatoes, red
I s-
potatoes
yeah.
for the texture. Yeah.
I started air frying them, which
Seems healthy.
worked because it was like fries, but it was like the whole idea was you couldn't put anything else on it.
Yeah, you could put ketchup on them or
Yeah.
You
anything.
can't like just
Yeah.
potatoes. Then I guess like the idea was like you're supposed to sort of reset your appetite or your taste or whatever. No,
Yeah.
No?
it just was
No?
it was just gross. Now I just like kind of don't like potatoes anymore.
I guess.
Okay, but
Feeling
that
french
first meal that you had, after the potatoes was probably glorious, wasn't it?
fries?
I think so. I just remember my guts feeling pretty bad too. I was just like,
Probably.
goddamn potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Potatoes only.
They're so heavy.
It's miserable. It was kind of a miserable experience, to be honest.
Do you ever try the meat only diet? Have you tried that? The carnivore?
No.
Gord did that.
Oh.
And Gord said it was awesome for the first week. He's like, yeah, steak every day, sick. Or the first few days was awesome, but then after that is like it really started to like play on his mood. His
I think you have to
his
switch.
girlfriend said that he was getting super irritable, like just angry and aggressive, and his farts were so bad and like
Oh,
constantly
no.
farting all day. It's like he's angry and he smells like shit. It's like you don't want to be around somebody on the carnivore diet, dude.
God, that sounds terrible.
I know.
Yeah,
Well,
that's brutal. Damn.
God.
I
Even
don't know if you-
keto sounds a little sus.
Which
like,
one?
I've heard a lot of great things about keto.
That's just no carbs, isn't it?
Yeah.
No carbs and a couple of other things, and like the low sugars or something like that.
Low sugar, high protein, low carb, or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah.
It worked really good.
I need carbs.
It's just like the most inconvenient.
Was it good in the long term?
No, because it's like every food, if you need to get food anywhere else than your own home, everything comes with like, it's like a bun is the most
Yeah.
normal thing to get something
Mm.
with,
yeah.
or like
bread or rice.
rice or noodles or
Or
whatever.
noodles,
It's like, it was like really difficult. So it's like, I would go to like the grocery store and just buy like a thing of turkey or something, like
Mhm.
just like a pack of turkey and eat that and just be like, that's like boy dinner or whatever.
It's- Well, that's what I do sometimes now is I'll just go buy a huge thing of ground beef and I'll split it into like 200 or 300 gram bags of it, freeze it, and then I'll just take it out and I'll fry ground beef with eggs in the morning and just eat a bowl of beef and egg. High
Like,
protein.
that
Beef and
actually
egg.
sounds really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put some cheese in there.
Ah, good idea. Mm.
Yeah.
Ruin
kind
it
of
with
cheese,
some
though?
cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't taste anything special anyway. It's just beef and egg, right? I usually end up throwing some kind of seasoning on it or whatever, but
Yeah.
that beef, that's the good animal fat, man. If you're trying to bulk, that's the best thing, is the beef.
I thought it was chicken.
Chicken's lean. Chicken's very lean. It's good for you. Yeah, chicken is awesome, but chicken is very
Oh.
lean meat.
Oh, so it's not quite as good for bulking.
It's
huh?
not quite as good for that I need that animal.
That's
fat.
why they call it
Yeah.
beefing up.
Beef and up, exactly. Probably. But
don't know,
turkey
man.
is actually very, very, very high calorie.
Turkey is.
Yeah, yeah.
That's also true.
Turkey's
Yeah.
a heavy bird. Yeah.
Yeah. But like turkey bacon is a health food?
Oh, well, it's probably better than real bacon. Apparently,
Yeah.
real bacon's just one of the worst foods for you out there.
It's
think so.
probably the salt content, I think.
Yeah, nitrates, lots of nitrates, less salt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as long
That
as
is too tasty. I'm
It
not going to
is
give up
good.
bacon anytime soon.
Bacon rules.
Yeah.
I
Sometimes-
used to hate that that it was like so meme, like such a meme thing for so long. I was like, 'cause I was like,
Yeah.
bacon's like good, but it's not like
Pretty good.
it's not the ultimate food.
Should
No,
we
I
find the
wouldn't-
guys from Epic Mealtime and, hold them accountable for their sins?
Forgot about Epic Mealtime. That shit
Yeah.
was
Right?
crazy.
And those t-shirts with like the white text on the black background that were just
Yeah.
bacon strips and bacon strips and bacon,
What about those guys?
That was dude. That
People
was some early
still
internet.
make those
the
shirts.
turducken. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They
Epic
did a lot
Mealtime.
of shit. I always liked their like the McDonald's sushi
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Lasagna made out of cheeseburgers and just like, oh, some of those were just intense.
It's giving me a stomach ache just thinking
Oh,
about
I know,
it.
right? You'd have 2 bites
Yeah.
of that stuff and you'd just be full.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. And have y'all watched you've been watching Hot Ones, right?
I watched
The
like the
chicken
first couple seasons of it like pretty consistently, but have only caught like a few episodes here and there lately.
So like the
Okay.
hot sauce
Yeah.
eater.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, with
yeah.
the Sean Evans, the interviewer.
Yep.
And I think Sean Evans is just like the modern Nardwar.
He's really good.
He
Actually.
is good, yeah.
He's a
Right?
good interviewer.
I think I watched the Bill Burr one, and Bill Burr actually gets like pissed off at the chicken wings. It's fucking
Yeah.
funny, man.
Fucking spicy.
What the fuck? Mad.
Okay, but
Guy's
those
gonna
chicken
have a
wings and
heart
how
attack.
spicy they get the celebrities to be like so sincere and so emotional.
Yeah,
No.
it's
Oh.
good. It's a good, such a great idea. I feel so bad for that fucking dude's guts.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
He seems pretty used to it though. Like he plows through those things pretty good.
He's gonna have stomach cancer for sure.
Or an ulcer. He's at least gonna
Yeah.
have an ulcer. Yeah.
No, the hot sauce is
Hopefully.
going to kill off that cancer before it can even, plant itself.
Now,
Hey,
yeah,
maybe.
See,
Yeah.
that's the same with alcohol. Alcohol kills the germs in your
That's
body,
right,
dude.
yeah.
So you can never get sick if you
Yeah.
just drink alcohol.
That's true. There you go.
That's
Yeah.
just basic science.
Yeah.
Fuck your
I
liver.
was-
Who cares? But
I was being very autistic with a friend of mine earlier today, talking about, history and how it was safer to drink beer in more cases than it was to drink the water. Because with beer, you were boiling the water and adding
Yeah.
things in it to kill off the bacteria.
right.
There's a
So,
Get a bit dehydrated, but
there's
yeah.
whatever.
a documentary called "How Beer Saved the World."
Yeah.
and it's all about it's the funniest thing because they're like
This does sound cool.
they make these insane claims like chemistry was invented because people were trying to figure out how to make beer taste better.
Yeah.
And you're sort of like the way they present it, you're like, maybe. And same with like,
It's a bit of a stretch.
how it like,
Yeah.
it like saved lives because people were boiling it.
Mhm.
And people at
Yeah,
the
that
time
makes
didn't
sense.
know that the boiling was the thing that was killing the germs and making it safe to drink. So at some
Yeah.
point they figured that out, but
Man, beer's been around for a long ass time, eh?
It sure has. Yeah. One of my anthropology professors used to, or probably still does, I don't know, I haven't caught up or like kept up with his life, brews like an ancient Mexican style of beer just out of his garage.
ancient Mexican beer.
That sounds
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
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 What are the ingredients? Hops,
Yeah.
barley,
Yeah.
water. Whoa.
And beans.
And yeast.
Yeah.
And refried beans.
And refried beans, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This beer
Yeah.
just gives
Oh,
you
man.
the worst.
Ooh,
Just-
music themed beer topic. Have you been to Polyrhythm Brewing?
Polyrhythm I have not been to, no. Like
It's close to here too. I
Yeah.
haven't been though. No.
Yeah, it's sick as hell.
Is
I
it
love
good?
that place. It is.
Cool.
Yeah, I know the lady who brews the beer there,
Oh yeah.
and like way back in the day, I connected through my partner here, and used to like go over to her house whenever my partner was brewing beer with her, and they would just make beer on the stove, and
Cool.
it was really fucking good. They
Nice.
would do some wacky shit like put
Made
cake
beer
in
on
the
the
mash.
stove.
You can just make it on the stove?
It's a really complicated process and it's very expensive to get all the equipment and everything.
Yeah.
But you can like get, brew your own beer kits from
Yep,
Wine
totally.
and Beyond and stuff like that. So
I've
Yeah.
been wanting to make my own mead for a lot of years, but I just don't have the time dedication to do it,
oh, so you have ADHD.
Ah, yes, I do.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel that.
It's very real. But no, I really want to make my own mead. I had a buddy who made his own mead, just backyard mead, and he would always
Yeah.
bring it to parties. And it was crazy strong, but it never tasted like it. So you'd have one, and it's like you just drank 6 beers.
Oh, yeah.
But you wouldn't know while you were drinking it. It was amazing. It tastes so good. You'd have like raspberry mead and like peach mead and just all these different fruits. Man, it was good shit.
Was that me and you
I had
when we were
At Vakken?
yeah,
Yeah.
we went to the mead thing at Vok and I immediately slopped like a bunch of red
Oh,
mead
no.
on my white shoes. I was
Brand
just like-
new white
I was
shoes.
like,
Yeah. You literally took the mead off the counter and turned around and spilled it on your shoe. Yeah, it was like immediate.
Aw, shitty.
Immediate.
Is that why I bought new shoes? I think it was.
No, you bought new shoes before that.
Oh, and those were my other ones, or
I-
were
I can't remember if it was the new ones you spilt them on or not.
because the new ones were clean when we played.
Right, you saved them for the show. Right. Well, maybe that is why you bought
I had to
new.
have clean white shoes.
It might have been why you
It
bought
might
it. Yeah. Can't go up on stage with fucking purple stains on
I'm
you.
going walking with dirty white shoes.
Yeah, dude.
brother. Yeah.
The confidence makes it, though. The confidence makes it seem like you did that on purpose.
Hey,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
confidently spilled this meat on my
He's a-
fucking foot.
he's
Yeah.
a meat
And just
eater.
take a Sharpie and like draw an outline around the stain, and then it looks like it was on purpose.
Or stick a couple of like googly eyes on it or something.
Yeah.
Those googly
Yeah,
eyes.
perfect. Performance art.
All right, we got 2 minutes. It's telling us anything else you want to
yeah.
Yeah.
shout out to the world, or I mean, as much as our platform,
Our
is,
world.
pretty small, but yeah.
For sure. Is if it's okay to like plug my own media.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
And I know I talked about Age Play earlier, and if people want to know more about that, I do want to recommend one of the episodes of a podcast that I helped my friend with, which is why I have this beautiful microphone set up. We run a show called Dear Jazzy, where we answer all of life's kinky questions. And I did a really awesome episode with a friend of mine named Darlene Laddle recently. So if you look up Dear Jazzy, Darlene Laddle, you'll find that episode. Very proud of it. We got really good reviews on it.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
and Darlene talked about how they won the Florida Littles competition. Like a leather convention had their own like adult baby section, and Darlene won Little of the Year.
Oh, nice.
Oh, a little. Is that the like the baby player kind of
Yeah,
thing?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Little
Yeah.
of the year.
Best little in
But-
the West.
Also, thank
Oh.
you so much for having me on. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks
Have a
for
wonderful rest of your night.
coming. Yeah.
Yeah, $100 very well spent. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, we
All
appreciate
right,
you.
see you
and,
around.
great talking with you.
For sure. And we'll see you at the release show.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool.
All right. Later.
Catch you later.